let's get into what Anthony Richardson looks like. He's a starter, right? They have all intention to start this kid week 1 against Jacksonville. Yes?
I would think so. I mean, he was getting a lot of reps with the ones. Minshew played fine. He was, I think they'd be, competitive with Gardner Minshew. I think they have one of the better backup situations in the league with him. But, to me, it's with rookies, you get out to these rookie training camps and you see guys that just look overwhelmed and you're like, okay, you can't. Like I think he's got a chance, but this is going really fast and he's swimming. I didn't get that sense at all. I think they've already started a lot of zone read stuff, so they'll be able to really incorporate his legs early as he's continuing to grow into the offense that they want to run there with Shane Steichen. But they can rely on his legs early. And then, throwing the football, Rich, he's enormous. He was about 250, 255 the day I was there. And it's hard to stand out on an NFL field, and he does. And the ball jumps out of his hand, and they can just train him and look, hey, at this point in your career, if number 1 in the progression's there, bam. Number 2's there, bam. If once we get to number 2, you're running. But just get out and go. You use your athleticism, and we'll develop the rest of it later.
So the huge upside that you and I were talking about in Indianapolis in February and early March when this kid was spinning it at the combine is absolutely a still sky's the limit from your perspective just a couple weeks into training camp in August.
Yeah, no, and I think just let me give you a warning. Just be prepared that during the early part of the season, if people aren't dialed in and watching every snap of the Colts, you're going to have the pro Richardson crowd that's going to take 2 throws that he makes in a week and just say this is the most unbelievable player you've ever seen. And you're going to have the anti-Richardson crowd take 2, underneath throws that are, maybe wildly inaccurate and try and paint him as another thing. So if people are really dug in their camps on this thing, they can try and make their case either way. I would just say I think the kid's going to be really good. I think you got to be patient with him in terms of what your expectations are. But he's not physically overwhelmed. He's not mentally or emotionally overwhelmed. Put him out there, let him get going, live with some of the bumps and the bruises. But there'll be some highlights, I can guarantee you that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.